Impact Wrestling presents No Surrender.
Welcome everyone to Impact Wrestling on Access TV, and already we're off to a rough start for Matt Cardona.
It's ridiculous. How dare they treat Matt Cardona like this? At least this man right here could start the show on the right foot.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a qualifying match for the four-way #1 contendership, decided at No Surrender. Introducing first, representing the major players from Bayside, New York, the most professional wrestler, Brian Myers.
Yeah, no more of this, no more of this. Welcome everyone to Impact Wrestling. No, nobody welcomed Matt Cardona. They nearly shut the door in his face. They're showing absolute disrespect to one half of the major players, the man who could be our next digital media champion. Like I said, at least we have Brian Myers, who could punch his ticket to No Surrender right here into that #1 contendership match. This one started off like a hurricane.
You're schwitzing.
I'm schwitzing.
You need to control yourself. You know what you need to do? You need to get weird. You need to get dirty with Dango.
His opponent from Tampa, Florida, Dirty Dango.
He's already listening.
If you ever tell me to get dirty with anyone ever again, I'm gonna punch you in the nose.
So good to see Dango again. He actually challenged Brian Myers for Myers' then Digital Media Championship on the countdown to Bound for Glory back in October. Recently tangled with Steve Macklin here on Access TV, but now he finds himself in this matchup against Brian Myers, and you touched on it. There will be a four-way match at No Surrender. That's 2 weeks from tomorrow, live on Impact Plus, Fight TV, and YouTube for Ultimate Insiders in Las Vegas. That four-way match will determine the new #1 contender to the Impact World Championship.
And my question as well is, if Dirty Dango can win this match and qualify for that #1 contendership matchup, does that mean he's a full badge deputy for Santino Marella finally, maybe?
It's entirely possible. The dictator, director of authority, Santino Marella, is going to have to belabor the point. We'll see if he comes to a decision.
You know, Dango's taking the approach, you say something enough, eventually somebody will believe it. If he keeps declaring himself the deputy, maybe he'll be the deputy.
That's very true. Kind of how you got your job.
Hey, fake it till you make it, folks.
What is happening?
Fake it till you make it.
Myers and Dango, who are extraordinarily familiar with each other. There will be another qualifying matchup for the aforementioned #1 contenders match. It'll happen at No Surrender. That qualifying match later on tonight is Shira versus PCO. That is still to come this evening. Also, in the Knockouts ranks, we'll see the debuting Steph DeLander take on the two-time Knockouts World Champion Jordan Grace. I can't wait for that. Also, staying with the Knockouts, it's Wild and Kelly up against the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, the Death Dolls. And as we mentioned in our main event, it's a first-time ever matchup. Joe Hendry defends his Digital Media Championship against Matt Cardona, who is lockerless.
Absolutely ridiculous. The piss of respect for somebody who's definitely earned
Good
it.
cover, great float over, kick out by Myers. Oh, into an armbar here.
And you talk about the history between these guys, how they wrestled each other in every state, most countries at this point as well. These two go back a long ways. You can see that in the way it's been back and forth here. They know each other so very, very well.
You know Dango pretty well, didn't he break your nose in Spain?
He busted my nose in Spain. I still haven't forgotten it. I think he did this to me, too.
Whoa.
You think you got him. He's so good at balancing.
It's all core strength.
The equilibrium is unreal. Now Dango into the cover
to
here.
go to No Surrender and a kick out. And Myers rolls to the outside. You talked about this could be a huge night for the major players if Brian Myers guarantees his spot at No Surrender, if Cardona becomes the first ever two-time digital media champion.
That's right. That's right. That could right some of these horrid wrongs that have started this show. If we can end our night celebrating with that. As much as I do believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh, wait a minute.
Matt Cardona! Oh!
And Myers was hiding underneath the ring apron and pulled Dango into the ring, now sends him into the post.
The most professional wrestler, perhaps the most intelligent wrestler as well, is Brian Myers.
Now Myers looks like he'd be content to take a count-out victory here and advance to No Surrender in that four-way #1 contenders match. Dango trying to get back up to his feet, has until the count of 10 to get back inside the ring. Really favoring the left arm, rolls inside, and Myers is all over him.
Well, that was immediately targeted by Myers, of course, pulling into the ring apron there, and then immediately into the post, laser targeted onto that left shoulder, left arm. That's what makes him such an efficient competitor. It's why he is the most professional wrestler.
Elbow strike right there, snapmare, and now Myers trying to control Dango. Of course, the #1 Contenders match will take place at No Surrender that same night in Las Vegas. The Impact World Championship will be defended. The champion, Josh Alexander, currently at 292 days as the longest reigning Impact World Champion, will defend against Rich Swann live in Las Vegas at No Surrender.
Swann, who's been very vocal about wanting an opportunity specifically at Josh Alexander and the Impact World Championship, finally getting his chance. But if he should be successful that night, he will have potentially one of these guys right here knocking on his doorstep.
We'll see if there's any fallout from the 8-man tag team match main event we saw last week, a loss for the team for Swann and Alexander, as Uemura was pinned by Callahan, a big win for the Design. Now Myers just toying with Dirty Dango.
You see, asking him, no more dancing now. Ask him if he still wants to dance. The damage done to his arm. Oh! But still swinging is Dirty Dango.
Oh! Close with the DDT. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg and a kick out. What have you made of all the musical stylings of Joe Hendry over the last few weeks? Pointed at Matt Cardona, the very tastefully, what was it? Edges.
Say it.
No, that wasn't. That's on TV. And then the rap bit last week. That didn't go well for Cardona.
Look, he spends more of his time being one of the best wrestlers in the world. That's what his goal is. Good. I love a good song. You know me. That's what made me famous, baby. Oh!
Collision there, middle of the ring.
As great minds think alike there, like me and Joe Hendry think alike as far as music goes, but I don't like the disrespect he showed towards Matt Cardona. I don't appreciate that. And might I add, Brian Myers, who was included in that little video of Joe Hendry's, could be the next #1 contender for the Impact World title.
Chops there by Dango. Oh! Big uppercut by Dango in the corner.
Little extra weird bit of stank on that one.
Don't talk about weird stank with Dango.
You started this whole thing right now.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Getting the crowd here in the greater Orlando area involved. They want to see it.
Oh, the dirtbag shuffle. And Dango, can he put away Myers and advance to No Surrender?
Looking to make good. Setting him up. Oh, there it is, the Falcon Arrow into the cover.
Hook to the leg here. Myers able to kick out.
1 second away from an opportunity to be in the #1 contender match at No Surrender, but now taking it to new heights to put it away.
And now look at this, Myers rolling out of the ring. Does not want to get caught with that top rope leg drop, down and dirty, and that the double axe handle right between the eyes.
Smart move there by Myers, getting out of dodge.
Dango to the outside. Oh! Caught him amongst the ring apron. Oh, the roster cut on the outside.
Nearly took Dirty Dango's head off, but he's got to finish this one in the ring.
Myers slides back inside, and another roster cut. Cover. Myers is going to No Surrender.
Here is your winner, Brian Myers.
Well, the course correction is right on target. If the night can continue this way, we'll be in good shape. Congratulations to Brian Myers. You're going to No Surrender, buddy.
Also another #1 Contenders qualifier for No Surrender later on tonight. PCO versus Shira.